welcome back to my channel. We're back on No Makeup Monday, and today we're going to work with a mask. This is a mask that I've never tried before. It's by Global Beauty Care, and it's called a Deep Sea Wash Off Mask. It says, with salts and minerals from the deep sea, 15-minute face and body therapy, deep cleansing and mud-based formula for all skin types. So, which is great for me because I do have dry skin, so I'm glad that it's good for all skin types. So the instructions are, it says to thoroughly clean and dry your skin. Open sachet and massage a generous amount of mud treatment evenly all over face, neck, and body. I'm not putting it on my body. I will put it on my face pretty much only. Avoiding the eyes and lips. Leave on for approximately 15 minutes or until dry. Gently rinse off mud with water and remove any residue. So here's what the little package looks like. So I guess this is what we're going to look like when we put this little mask on. It ought to be interesting. So the first thing I'm going to do is, since I have not done it yet, I'm going to cleanse my face. So I'm going to use my Garnier micellar water, and we're going to cleanse my skin using a little cotton pad and just making sure that there's nothing on my face before I try to put this mask on. If you all haven't tried the Garnier, I actually really do think this is a good facial cleanser. I like the blue cap. I know a lot of people don't because it does have an oil base to it. But for someone with dry skin, I feel like it's a really good cleanser. And it does a good job for me. I feel like it does cleans my face and it kind of hydrates it because of me having dry skin. It's very helpful to have something that's going to hydrate. So now that it's cleansed, now I'm going to go ahead and tone it. So I'm going to use my Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. Stick a little of that on my cotton swab, on a new cotton swab, not the same one. So now I'm going to tone my face and under my chin. And I can put this around my eyes too, and it doesn't seem to bother my eyes, which is pretty amazing since it is a witch hazel. I would have thought it might have bothered my skin, but it doesn't whatsoever. So now that my face is clean, we have clean skin to work with. So I'm going to try to push my hair back, and we're going to open this little mask up and try it out. So what I'm going to do with it is, I've got this Cosmo Cube little disc thing here. I'm going to put some of that, I'm going to put some of that onto this little Cosmo Cube, because I don't think we're going to need the entire mask, because this is a lot in here for a face mask. I think we can probably use that a couple times. And I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of that onto the brush and just start putting it on my face. I know it says to massage it onto your skin, but I think putting it on with a brush is going to be fine too. Maybe we could try it different ways. I don't know. I don't see where it's going to make that big of a difference. I don't smell anything in this, which is good because sometimes these masks can be a little harsh, the smell. And some just smell really good. This one just doesn't have a smell at all. And since it's a mud mask, that's kind of good because I don't think I'd like the smell of mud. Oh, I almost got it on my lips. Actually, I do smell something now. It's kind of like a little florally. Not bad though, not like anything that's super strong or anything. It just smells a little florally. Feels really good on my skin actually. Really nice. I'm liking this a lot. The way it feels. Feels very hydrating. I know it's supposed to, I guess it like detoxes your skin. I'm not real sure what a mud mask does, honestly. I think this is maybe my first mud mask. Try not to get it in my hair. I do have to go to work in a little bit, so I don't want to have mud in my hair. So, what do you guys think? I look like I'm like trying to be camouflaged, like I'm doing some sort of army. Oh, I almost got it on my lips. And see, I mean, I still have a lot on this little thing here, so I'm just gonna layer it on pretty thick. And that was only squeezing out a little bit out of that little container, so there's a lot in that container. You could probably at least do 4 masks out of that container, at least. which is really nice. I'm not sure where I picked that one up. I'll have to look online to see where you can purchase this mask. I think it came in one of my beauty boxes, I'm pretty sure. So I have to look online to see where you can actually purchase that. This little Cosmo Cube thing is really neat. I like how I can just put stuff on there and I don't have to worry about getting all over my hands then. I don't know if you can get in your eyebrows or not, so we're going to just do it. We're going to wing it. We're going to do it. Feels a little tingly on my face. Nothing bad though. Nothing like the Cocoa Star mask that I put on my hair that one time. That was like more than tingly. That was like burning. So I'm just going to take it down my neck a little bit. Might as well do it since we got so much. Put it down my neck some. Take care of all of your skin. What do you guys think? I think this is a good look. I think it's a really good look. It feels a little tingly, like I said, around, especially around my cheek area. I feel like it's really tingly right in there, and I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know. How many ounces was this little product? This is a 1 ounce container, so I guess you would have a lot for a mask, because that's, I mean, it's still pretty full. So we'll definitely be able to use this again. Trying to see if it says anything else on here that I need to tell you all about it before I go ahead and wait 15 minutes before I come back on. It says Global Beauty Premium Dead Sea Wash Off Mask is formulated with a unique blend of salt and minerals from the Dead Sea in Israel. This gentle mud treatment draws out dirt and impurities from your skin and peels away dead skin cells. Helps to restore elasticity and fortify the skin with essential moisturizers. Make this treatment part of your weekly regimen to stimulate and beautify your skin and body. So I'm excited to see what kind of results I get from this now that I've read that it like pulls out all the stuff, which sometimes when a product will pull out products, when it will pull out the nastiness of your skin, the only problem with that is that it means that it may end up making you break out because it's pulling everything out. So it may make you break out, which is normal. So don't freak out if you get this and that happens to happen to you where you break out and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm allergic to it, or that thing made me break out. No, it's because it's pulling all the impurities out of your skin. So usually if it says it's going to do that to your skin, that's what's going to happen. It's going to pull all anything that's in there that needs to come out. So of course then you may have some acne breakouts. So I'm excited to see what kind of results we get from this. So let's wait 15 minutes and I'll come right back on here and let you guys, and I'll come back on before I wash it off, and then I'll go off and wash it off, and we'll see what kind of results we get from this. So hang tight guys, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes. Actually it's been about 16 minutes because I kind of like the clock thing went off and I was folding laundry and I'm like, heck with it, it can wait. But anyway, it's been 16 minutes. I've had it on long enough. What do y'all think of my little headband here? I had to throw it on because I felt like my hair kept trying to go down into it. And for some reason this mask isn't drying on my face. So I don't know if that's because I layered it on pretty thick. I did paint my nails really quick too. Like I'm like speedy. Like I was able to fold some laundry, paint my nails, throw a headband on. Look at me. Just kidding. But anyway, so this didn't dry down. It did feel a little tingly right in this area still. And it still does, even though it's been on for 15, 16 minutes. So it does still feel a little bit tingly, but nothing that I'm like, I feel like it's like irritating or anything. It just feels a little tingly. It's not a bad tingly, but I did, like I said, notice that it doesn't dry down. And I don't know if like, it's because I put too much on, or maybe it's just not supposed to dry down, but on my neck, it did dry down on my neck. So I don't know. I think it's because I layered it pretty thick. So I think that has to do with why it did not dry, because it is a mud. So I would think that it would dry off, but it didn't. So anyway, so now I'm going to go wash this off my face, and I'll be back to let you guys see what my skin looks like, to see if maybe it looks more purified. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to go wash it off and I'll come right back. Okay guys, I'm back with a wet shirt. I am messy. I had to end up using a washcloth to end up getting most of the product off, because using my hands, it wasn't going anywhere except for onto my hands. It was just like kind of like sliding all over the place. So if you do use this mask, I would recommend using a washcloth to get it off, because it seemed like it was really hard to try to get it off even with lukewarm water. I don't like to use hot water on my face, and I don't like to use cold. I use kind of like room temperature, because cold is just as bad for you as good, honestly, because cold, I'm not sure why it's bad, but I've heard that it's bad from a lot of people that know a lot about skincare. So I stick to like room temperature. And at room temperature, it was really hard to remove off my skin. My skin though feels very, very, very soft. I know I shouldn't be touching it, but my hands are very clean. I just used all that stuff, so I'm okay with touching it for right now. But it feels very, very soft. It feels almost like my pores feel a little less like prominent. So I'm going to zoom you in so maybe you can see a little bit of a difference on my skin. Or maybe you can't. Maybe it's just me and my imagination. Maybe it's not looking any different. But I feel like it feels different. It just feels cleaner. I feel like it did something. I feel like it definitely did something to my skin. So I do recommend trying this mask out. I think it's a pretty good one. Let me zoom you back out because I don't want you that close to my face. That's a little close. But I think it's a good mask. So I'm going to definitely check out to see what the price is on this mask. Because I think, like I said, I think this came in one of my beauty subscription boxes. So I'll check out the price and I'll have it linked in through here somewhere. So you all can know how much it is and where you can purchase it. I think it's really nice. I'm definitely going to try it again. It says to use it weekly. So I'm going to make this my new weekly thing. It won't be on here weekly, of course, because we'll do something different next Monday. But I will use this weekly for myself. I think it's pretty cool. And 15 minutes is not a long time to wait for to feel this kind of a difference on my skin. Like I said, it just feels really clean. It doesn't feel hydrated though. It still feels a little dry. So I wouldn't say that it hydrates your skin. I think it just kind of makes it feel clean. It makes it feel really clean. Not like squeaky clean, because that's not good either. It just makes it feel clean, like it's like took everything out. I guess like it says, it's going to clean and purify your skin. So I think it did a good job. I think it did what it said it was going to do. So I'm excited to try it again to see if maybe I can make the results even better. So I'll let you guys know if I feel like this changes, or if maybe if it causes a lot of breakouts. Because if it causes a minimal amount of breakouts, that should be normal. But if it causes an excessive amount, then I'll let you all know, because that would not be good. And I'm sure you all probably wouldn't want to use it either if it caused an excessive amount of breakout. So anyway, this is a pretty cool mask. I enjoyed it and I had fun with this today. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you've used this before. Let me know if you have used it and what kind of results you saw with it. Or if maybe you used it and you're like, don't use it anymore because maybe it's something bad for you. I don't know. Like I said, I had never heard of this before, so I was excited to try it and I think it did a good job. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.